As a theme park?
Currently only have 2 locations,
Dang.
one in Philadelphia
Netflix
and
making
another
money.
that just opened up in Dallas, Texas. Since
Check
that is
this
where
out.
your boy happens to stay, I got to be one of the first people invited to test out the Netflix house. And let me be honest with you, when I first got this invite, I was already interested just to see what a physical location would be like from Netflix, since we usually know them as our streaming provider. I just wanted to see what Netflix thought would be worthy enough to have people go out of their house to go something that has their brand name on it. But now most recently, I am even more interested to check out
this
Netflix
out.
house because of them looking to purchase Warner Brothers. That
What?
looks like they are trying to step their toes much more into getting people out of their houses where they usually watch streaming and more into physical activities.
That's
Whether
cool.
that is the theatrical model or now this mini theme park attraction.
I wouldn't
that's
mind
what I'm
that.
going to be doing here for you, is giving you my honest review
For a
and
fair
giving you a
price, though.
breakdown of what you can expect at one of these locations.
I ain't trying to pay
will
no
put
like
timestamps
$300
in the
like
description,
Disney.
since there was a lot to do there. So if there was a specific section of this experience you were most curious about, you can jump to it there. All right, I am now inside the Netflix house where the immersion has already begun.
Netflix
This
house
is an
in Dallas,
awesome spectacle
Texas.
to behold. You could see so many Netflix originals all over the wall, from Thing from Wednesday,
That's sick.
all the checker pieces upside down, the big red stairs. This is gonna be a fun place to explore.
I'll check
so
that
let's
out one day.
explore it. So immediately going into the Netflix house, I do want to praise them for just the production work, because they have a gorgeous looking entrance. It's filled with tons
that's
of giant
nice.
props, statues of your favorite shows and movies. It was still absolutely amazing to look at, although I did wonder how long would that last, because in 5 years, some of these shows, would they still be relevant? Would they be updating it
That's
regularly? But for
true.
now, the place was looking sweet. It is 2 floors. The bottom floor was dedicated to the 2 major experiences. The first one I got to test out was their Stranger Things experience called Escape the Dark. This is
That's
a
cool.
55-minute interactive experience that I really did not know what to expect. I thought maybe it was going to be like an escape room, but it was much more than that. The experience began by us being taken
so
into
sick.
a room where we are handed a flashlight, a walkie, and some headphones, where unfortunately you won't be able to hear a lot of the things I'm hearing, because a lot of it came through the headphones and not through their loudspeakers around the immersive experience.
Let me tell you the time Vecna went in my head, and he didn't like what he saw. A lot of Toy Chica, a lot of Lola Bunny, but he didn't realize how deep that rabbit hole goes.
But essentially, we're brought into Hawkins after the events of season 4, where we are told we are looking for some missing citizens: Jason Carver, Eddie Munson, and an original character for this experience, Penelope. And the actor hired for this really got into the role, because at one point I wooed for Eddie and he gave me a bad look.
Eddie Munson and Penelope Carmichael. As you conduct your search, you will notice that Hawkins...
And even later on asked me, what do I know about Eddie Munson?
What do you know about Eddie Munson?
Oh, I think he's misunderstood.
Because within the show, Hawkins citizens currently hate Eddie and think he's responsible for everything that's happened. Once there, we got to actually
Oh.
explore iconic locations of Hawkins, and this is what really impressed me. The best thing I can compare it to is like an experience at Halloween Horror Nights, but honestly, a little bit more stepped up.
Hawkins, hi. I'm back in school, guys. Oh. Thank you, sir. I don't know where to go. This is crazy.
I got to explore everything from Castle Byers, which was a lot bigger in this experience.
I think it was a lot smaller in the show, but I'll accept it. Will's bed. Oh, we got photos of the gang.
Don't look bad.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what's here? Oh,
I saw the bodies.
oh, you saw them.
You were one of them.
Oh man, thank you. Look, we got some evidence here. Mr. What's-Its house has a picture.
Eddie Munson's trailer, which very well detailed down to a Vicnussi in the ceiling, a classroom where they're teaching
hell?
anatomy.
Human anatomy. And
Fight
it's
or
just a
flight.
skeleton. I just realized this is technically an escape room. Are we supposed to be looking for something? I've just been immersed.
I'll also be honest with you, it was probably the worst time to go, because I was in a room filled with other influencers and
Oh,
content
no.
creators, so we were all honestly just trying to capture the perfect shots for our content. And this was bad, not only because
Netflix sent out everybody, dude.
but because we weren't actually doing the objective we were told, which was look for clues and
They're
hints
just
to
recording.
these missing characters.
Okay, let's go to Jason's locker. I got it. Okay, yeah, this
The
definitely.
influences are out today.
Chris Farley and I had a son.
All right, next.
Do you think exit is the exit?
There you go.
No? Oh. Oh, okay.
This is
Performance by Henry Creel's mother, who actually starts attacking Penelope and puts her in a trance similar to the one Max was in season 4, where this was really the highlight of the experience. They actually put a lot of effort into
That's
it.
cool.
It was a mix of practical set work with a lot of great designs. I mean, I got to see freaking Eddie Munson's dead body and Vecna, who was doing his best to kill Penelope until her favorite song came on with the portal helping us exit. Honestly, it was a lot better than I expected. I was kind of just thinking it was going to be a little crappy escape room, and what I got was actually an experience worth going through. And even at the end, they answered my question of, well, where the heck is Penelope in the show? And well, let's just say Vecna got to her. Genuinely 8 out of 10 for that Stranger Things. My only drawback is that it's not as focused in the first room, and you're kind of just left wandering until the time's up and you move to the next room. But the props, the set, and even interactive experience I thought was really cool.
I was wondering why Penelope wasn't in season 5. Now I know why. Justice for Penelope. She will be missed.
Then I got in line for the next immersive experience, which was the Squid Game Survive the Trials.
Let's get
That's
Squid
cool.
Gamed. I'm going to win. My number has been selected. 419. That's going to be the winner number. Remember it.
This is where we essentially get to play actual Squid Games in real life, but it was a 20-minute version. Usually
20-minute
this thing
version?
is about an hour long, and they kind of just sped us through a couple of the beginning rooms.
Are we just speed running?
The room where you first take your picture and are given your number. Then the bunk room where we choose
That's cool.
sides, red and blue. A room where we get to play a version of the glass bridge scene. I really wish we could have played that. The rainbow room where you get to play another game in there, until finally we got to a room where we got to play a version of the Mingle game. In the show, you're usually on a platform as you circle and then you race to a room where you're allowed in. But for the purposes of this one, it was more like musical chairs but with shapes. I actually really love the explanations on screen. It felt very Squid Games like, and they had all the music and people dressed up in costumes.
No way.
I also just liked how this one felt so different from the Stranger Things one, where it wasn't just like an interactive play, like you actually got to play some of the games. And if anything, I'm definitely going to be coming back so I can do all the other rooms we skipped.
Circle.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She died.
All there, but it looks like we have our 2 winners of our first round. Yes.
I did end up winning, as your boy usually does in life, where we then were brought to the second room and we played red light, green light. Now, this was awesome to actually play it in a room with the doll scanning you, the lights turning red or green. They even had motion sensors in the room where if you did move, your number would be called out and you'd be eliminated.
Player 4, 26. Player 2, 34.
Luckily, though, that didn't happen to me, and your boy passed with flying colors. Even after red light, green
cool.
light, there was still another immersive experience that we had to pass through, which I guess were for the finalists, and it all ended off with being in the room with the wealthy people who watch Squid Games. Like, this is honestly very cool that they pulled it off. And even going back to thinking about, like, the whole Warner Brothers deal, if that deal finalized and Netflix got Warner Brothers, just imagine the immersive experiences they could create with some of the Warner Brother properties, whether
Superman.
it be DC characters, Harry Potter. Just seeing how detailed they got with these, what else they could do would be awesome.
You
That
know,
is pretty cool.
I'm currently lost right now, so I think I need some staff help. Let me go look for a staff member. Sir, hi. Can I take a photo with you? Would have been nice to have the square guy, but triangle.
Cheese favorite, some yummy cheesy pizza, Scoops Ahoy ice cream.
That is the best one here.
Is it? Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
Psych.
Chocolate, vegan Scoops Ahoy Netflix ice cream is.
tasted great. To me, I was most impressed with the lounge and the feeling of the food
It
court
was
area.
packed.
Because it doesn't feel like a regular food court where you sit down. It honestly feels like a lounge area, giving it a bit of a more luxurious feel, even if the chairs were pretty small.
One thing I'm noticing, the furniture is definitely built for small people like me. We got a small chair, we got a tiny couch that's reserved for AT&T, but I'm just sitting in it for a second. I'm pretty sure they killed cows to make that, so that's cool. All right, next up, what we're about to go into is an arcade room. Now, in the email it said, play some arcade games with a Netflix twist. Let's find out what that Netflix twist is.
A lot of the arcade games are familiar games that you would find at any Dave & Buster's or Main Event, but the thing I
Pretty cool.
liked the most was that every arcade game was themed to a Netflix movie or TV show.
They recommended me the K-pop Demon Hunter Dance Dance Revolution, so let's see how good I am at that. Oh, of course, gotta go with that. Time to seal the Hun Moon. Oh, you saw that? Perfect. I'm getting perfect. Oh, late on that. Oh, missed that one. Shit, I missed that one. All right, let's do the Squid Game one. Let's get that. Let's just play one player. Let's get over here.
The record is 44. Let me see if you can get it. Okay, go. You got it.
5 seconds.
44.
I can't even.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks, man. Oh, I wasn't even trying. I think there was a kid on the other side. I didn't want to make him feel bad. All right, the floor is lava. Let's give this a shot. I bet I can be good at this. All right, y'all ready?
I don't get it.
It's a gym membership, and I fell for it.
Honestly, I was even blown away with this Happy Gilmore 2 arcade machine that started off as a golf simulator and then for some reason turned into a fighting game.
Okay, I'm Adam Sandler. Huh. Oh, there's murder in this golf game. I like it. Oh, I know I hit the ball hard in that. I hit the ball hard in that. Come on. I'm so close. Oh, I gotta fight somebody now. Oh, beat that old man up. You ain't got nothing on me. I got this combo. Golf and fighting in one game. I love that. Finish him. 6, 7. I didn't even make a top 10. They got a Love is Blind machine. Okay, let's give it a shot.
What?
Some lightning round questions to determine your quick
Go on, 10 seconds to decide, locking in.
A photo to remember the special moment by. Boom.
Oh, that's the one. Question 1, how do you, one mind try playing too many games, okay? How do you go public? I don't, I don't. What's your love language? Flying there and taking it.
What?
I shouldn't have said that.
What?
Choose your chaos aesthetic. Playground vibes, coverless and free. Coverless and
Yeah.
free. What gives you the crusty situation? The poo-poo, yeah.
The poo-poo.
Right, come on. Who's gonna be my reveal? Who's gonna be my reveal? The front man. A 52 HR manager?
They also even
What?
had mini escape rooms in the back. One of them was themed to Army of the Dead. I didn't get to play them, but the attendants told me that they don't last more than 10 minutes each room.
Oh.
The Army of the Dead room looks like you're in a jail cell with a bunch of zombies while you try to figure out how to get out. And the Stranger Things room was Mike Wheeler's basement.
All right, so this right here, the Wheeler basement, very famous. We got the radio, we got the couch, All of this is looking nice. We even got upstairs. Karen, you up there? Looking nice. Everything is cool. They only let me in here for 30 seconds because the next party's waiting, but this would be like a 10-minute escape room. Looks like a lot of fun.
And because also it is Netflix and they still want to make more money, they had a gift
course.
shop. Again, I'm going to be most curious looking at this gift shop in like 5 years because I just think the turnaround time for a lot of these shows comes and goes. And I don't know how many people would still be wanting to buy Wednesday merch 5 years from now. Maybe Squid Games merch with the US version of the show coming up. Stranger Things could possibly still be popular, but it is going to be interesting seeing what kind of shows rotate in and out of the gift shop.
Is it okay if I take a photo? I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. You were awesome with the wine bottle, by the way. I love that scene.
Karen Wheeler.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful night. Thank you. Y'all make this possible.
So really, all in all,
I don't even
this
know what that
wasn't
is.
sponsored at
Maybe
all,
she's
and it
part of
was
the
just my
Strangers, I
honest
don't know.
thoughts, and now I had a different viewpoint when I mean, the two experiences down below really were awesome. My main thinking again is how they'll refresh things in a couple of years when maybe some of those properties aren't as relevant. The costs involved with that, if that seems viable for them or interesting. But looking at it just is the way it is today, like this is a location where you could spend half or the entire day from just eating, the arcade, the experiences. It feels almost like a mini theme park, and I do think enough people would probably go to it if you put it in major cities. So this is definitely an interesting venture that Netflix is headed towards.
All right, like, I'm scared.
Bye, have a great time.